Hi, I'm Jim. Today we're going to talk about the resurgence of vinyl records and why the vinyl records sound so much better. One of the ways I know there's a resurgence of vinyl records is when you order a record on eBay, a 45 comes in a box that looks like this, and an album comes in a box that looks like this. The mail lady told me, she's been delivering records to me for the last few months, but she said to me the other day, I noticed other people are getting records. And she says, I'm delivering records every day. She said 2 or 3 years ago, she was never delivering records. So today, we're going to talk about the resurgence of vinyl and why does vinyl sound so much better. Also, why we call it the old school garage and why we like the 70s, 80s so much better. Let's use Audacity and let's look at recording how you're listening to Taylor Swift coming off of YouTube. There's what Audacity hears. There's what Audacity sees. I'm going to play just a couple seconds for you just so you can hear that I'm actually playing the music. And that's coming up right now. You ready? Okay. I was playing the music for just a minute and then now you can hear. This is what Audacity sees. You can try it. You can download Audacity for free. You can try it yourself. This is what everybody's listening to. This is the amount of music you're getting from digital. So, what you just saw is me using Audacity to record what my computer hears. Same about what your phone hears when you're playing digital music created in 2023, 2022. There are no instruments. There's no band. There's no studio. There's nothing. There's just a guy with a digital console. Her microphone's going into digital console. They're creating the beat, the background. There's no real artists in the background playing. Otherwise, they'd have to pay them. And they're not going to pay them. They get digital for free. And everybody, they don't understand how bad this music sounds, and they go to their concerts and they pay all the money in the world. But we're going to show you the difference. We're going to look at a 45 RPM record playing on Audacity. I can't play the music because I'd be demonetized for this video. And but I'll show you. I'll stand up. I'll get my live camera. I'll put the Audacity on the screen behind me, and I'll play the record live. And you can watch what we're recording when you're playing 45 RPM. Go listen to a record, then go back to digital. You'll see the difference. What we're doing right now is we're going to play Van Morrison and the band Them from 1963-64, recorded in Abbey Road Studios. Let's see how this sounds. I'm just putting it down. Here it comes. Right there. That's the difference in the amount of music that you're getting. And before you saw with the digital, it's just this little amount right there. It's almost full spectrum, going all the way up to the top of what this is reading, and I've got this set at 45,000 hertz. So we're almost going beyond 45,000 hertz with this song. But you can feel it as the song gets deeper into the song. Look at the amount of music. Look at the amount of sound that you're seeing. Okay. What you just saw was me recording off the desktop on digital. What your phone hears, what your computer hears. Then we went back and I recorded a 45 RPM record live. So you could see the difference in Audacity, the difference in sound. Now I'm going to invite you on the information for this video down below. I'm going to put a link to where you can listen to Van Morrison and Them play Gloria, and you can hear that. And then I'm going to put a link so you can go listen to Taylor Swift play her song on Midnights. You can look at her with her satanic video and no musicians, no No vacuum tube amplifiers picking up the true sound. No Fender guitars, no Les Pauls, nothing but a guy on a digital computer put in the background music, and then they input her microphone right into the digital board. And you know, this was old school garage, because back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, things seemed to be more real. Things seemed to be better. Vinyl music came from the artists. They actually recorded them live. NFL, baseball, the teams, they actually played to win. Everything was real back then. Now I'm not so sure anymore. I'm not so sure if NFL teams, Major League Baseball teams, if social issues aren't more important than winning. But we loved the 70s, 80s. For those of you that were not in, those were my stomping days. And I feel sorry for everyone who didn't get to live at their prime during those times, because it was fun. The music did sound better. And we'll continue to be nostalgic, go back, try to bring back as much of the 70s and 80s as we can. If my wife wasn't in charge here at this house would be no signs other than my computer that I gotta have for these videos. Everything would be back from the 70s and 80s, because I just enjoyed it better. I've got an old school Corvette in the garage, and I just love the way it feels, the sound, and having a muscle car. It was better back then. Okay.